Sai Ram. The Gayatri mantra is the most powerful, effective and universal among all the mantras. Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba, our beloved Swami, would say that anybody and everybody should chant the Gayatri. And there is no particular timing for this mantra. It can be chanted anytime, though it is supposed to be most effective during sunrise, sunset and when the sun is at its peak at noon time. There is also no particular place where this mantra should be chanted. As long as it is not done casually, it can be chanted everywhere. Such a universal mantra, it is said, Sarva Roga Nivarini Gayatri, meaning the Gayatri mantra removes and frees us from all diseases. Sarva Dukha Parivarini Gayatri, it removes all sorrows. Sarva Vancha Falashri Gayatri, meaning all our desires are fulfilled by the Gayatri, and these desires are not just in the physical realms, in the mental, emotional and spiritual realms as well. What strikes me most amazing about the Gayatri is this is the mantra which Swami publicly propagated to all. This is possibly the only such mantra that Swami did. In fact, in public discourses, Swami taught this mantra for all to follow. The incident that I am going to narrate is recorded by Dr. M. Vijay Kumar in his book Divine Prescriptions. It was 1985 and he was along with a group in the interview room, and Swami had called them all in, along with a mother and her 6-year-old daughter. During the interview, throughout, this mother kept crying inconsolably. And the little girl was seated on her lap, not understanding what was happening. And Swami seemed to have turned his attention completely to this little child. He was answering all her questions, he was asking her questions, and it appeared to everybody as if it is only Swami and this little girl in the interview. After a while, Swami gave this girl a photograph of his own for her to keep. And then this girl began to ask, Swami, should I put this photograph in a frame and hang it on the wall, or should I put it in a tabletop frame? And Swami was answering her. Swami said, no, you put it in a tabletop frame. Swami, where should I keep that photo? In my room or in the hall, in the living room? Then Swami, in his omniscience, he says, you have that window from which sunlight comes, right? You keep it there, because then you will be able to see it from your bedroom as well as your living room. This kind of small talk with this small child, it went on, and everybody was wondering, why is Swami giving so much attention to this little girl? I'm sure all of us also would have felt this at different points of time in our life. Why does Swami give attention to some and not to others? Well, we don't understand. What can we understand? The divinity, the glory, the love, the magnanimity of our Swami. From my experience, I just know that whatever Swami does is for our best, is for our good. That day in the interview, out of his love and magnanimity, and also to teach all of us, humanity, for years to come, a very, very powerful lesson, Swami quickly turned towards the others in the group and said, Air India Kanishka, Father. At that time, in 1985, this was the big news. The Indian Air India aircraft Kanishka had been taken over by terrorists and blown up over the ocean, and there were No survivors in that airliner. All people were dead. And it was evident that this girl's father was also one among the passengers. And that is the reason Swami was filling that girl with strength and love and compassion that would last her the lifetime and many more lifetimes after that. But the interesting point that happened towards the end of the interview, after the mother was consoled, the girl was strengthened, and after they were sent, Swami turned to Dr. Vijay Kumar and told him there were 250 people on that aircraft. Even if one of them had chanted the Gayathri mantra once, this accident wouldn't have happened. As I read this incident and its implications synced within me, I was just thrilled. Can you imagine the power of the Gayathri mantra? It's not about saving an aircraft from explosion and crashing. It is about clearing the karma of 250 plus passengers just by chanting once, that too by one person chanting it. Oh my God, this is so powerful. As far as the Gayatri is concerned, Swami would say that people consume many different kinds of fruits because different fruits provide different nutrition. And then Swami said, the Gayatri mantra is like a concentrated mix of all fruit juices. If we just consume the Gayatri, it is enough to nourish us physically, mentally, most importantly spiritually. It will give us all nutrition, all protection. Let's all firmly resolve to make this beautiful, powerful, awesome Gayatri mantra an integral part of our life. Thank you. Jai Sai Ram.